Before the project, I was on heroin for 7 years. My life was quite bad. I was suicidal and depressed and basically on death's door. Nobody told me what I would be when I grew up. Nobody told me I would fuck my whole life up. No one told me I would take drugs. No one told me that everyone makes mistakes. No one told me when I needed help. No one told me how hard life could be. No one told me about the birds and the bees. No one told me what I wanted to hear. No one told me they wanted to hold me. No one told me it was only just me.
MC's dying and crying, you think I'm fucking lying. Ain't no heaven for us, the hate is underlying. That's what happens when our prophecy fails. Do not collect your 800, go directly.
When I was at school, I was selling cannabis, and then I started taking like harder drugs. I ended up on heroin when I was 15.
You lose all self-respect, respect, depression and fear. Apparitions come to haunt you as a ghost of your past, eating up your conscience like the day after fast. You don't last.
Drug problems, and been in jail and just decent trouble.
Start small, get big.
Even if you haven't like passed your exams and everything, you still got a chance and keep trying and everything. Encouraging it.
Come on, Ray, bring it on!
Career death is serial. Yo, we crashed and burned. I look back, I spurned it all. Now discern as I fall from grace after a brawl and I crawl back to my rightful place. Tail between my legs with a red face.
It's helped us a lot, really. Like, if I wasn't on the programme, I think I'd still be basically using drugs and getting into trouble. I just really want to try and get myself sorted out and stay off the drugs and try and get a decent job. I wouldn't mind being like a climbing instructor, something like that.
I think the group got on really, really well, and they're getting better. They're team building, and they're starting to, mix, not just stay with one person. They're sort of interacting a lot together. And I think having more activities is better, even though it's very tough on Jack and Graham. I think that the folks really enjoyed it, and it was good, positive stuff. And they're really tired now, but good tired. So. Really good.
It's made me a lot healthier. I feel a lot more confident in myself, like sort of getting out and doing things. Because before I was on the project, I found it really hard to be around a lot of people and stuff. I got sort of panic attacks quite a lot. So that's sort of all went away now that I've sort of gone out and been around a lot more people and things like that. I can achieve a lot more than what I thought I could. I can I have got the confidence in that, and that I can do anything if I sort of put my mind to it.
I've never done it, but I think, I could. I think I could do it,
Tried actually doing husky riding before. It's quite good. I think it was just a sort of one-off experience, but I really enjoyed that. It was a bit different to sort of the normal activities that we do.
So we're going to have two of you shadowing us today, tomorrow and Thursday. So if everybody cleans the kitchen except for Stephen and Lee, because they're shadowing me and Jack, and we'll get this gear together.
At first they sort of introduce you gradually and slowly into all these activities, and then as you're getting into them, they start building up your confidence more and sort of working with your team sort of skills and stuff like that, and being able to work in a team.
I enjoyed today. I learned loads in this session, lots more than I've learned for a wee while now.
That's what happens when the current takes a bad turn. Prophecy fails, your MC's gon' die. Your words fall apart like a broken
It's all about guns and what weapons they can use. It's about fussing about what lessons they can choose. Get an education, be smart with your life. Stay in the streets, but do part in the strife. Crews think they dope cause the things they dress in the code has a power which a man does mess in. So follow what I do, but I'm used to the pain. And cold as the streets is true to the game. Yeah, years of this pain staying true to the game. Do it for a name and your crew was the same. It's cold as the streets, you're old in the scene. Don't rise to our beef, us and people that have been. Years of this pain staying true to the game. You do it for a name and your crew was the same. It's cold as the streets, you're old in the scene. Don't rise to our beef, us and people that have been.
On the last residential, we're like take turns, like 2 groups of cooking the tea for the different days, and like I cooked a big tea and that for everybody on the Tuesday, and then on the Wednesday the other group was supposed to cook, but they ended up going away and like pissing about on go-karts and that, and like, years ago that would totally made us flip, because I used to have right anger management problems, but I've started to cope with that and I think I handled it a bit better.
I'm taking heroin anymore. My family feel a wee bit more comfortable around me. Before they sort of felt they were like walking on eggshells sort of thing. They couldn't speak to me because I used to be really snappy. I had a bad anger problem and things, and I feel like all that's changed since I've been on the course.
No one washes them, it only takes a couple of seconds to wash a teaspoon and no one does it.
I think the programme has helped me a lot and would help other young people to get their life sorted out, like physically and mentally. It takes you away from all your past troubles and lets you think of something else, like look to the future.
Basically, if this programme continues, then they'll be able to, well, I feel it'll be able to help kids quite a lot. Like, if they've had the same problems as what I've had, then I feel I'll be able to help them out a lot more that way, because I've experienced the same sort of problems and issues, and I feel that they'll probably be able to speak to us a lot easier if they've had the sort of same experiences.
Integrity to the point where it's really affecting me. Yeah, it's who? That's what happens. The aftermath, exactly.
Prophecy fails, your MC's gon' die. The words fall apart like a
If I wasn't on the programme, I'd probably either dead or in jail, one of the two. So.
The window of time is definitely making a difference to the young people's lives that are on the course currently. And it's also actually making a difference to the staff and our lives as well. It's opening our eyes to the potential that there is in each young person, and it never ceases to amaze me just how my stereotype of a typical young person gets blown away day by day as I see these young people achieve and really amaze me. And we want to take this a little bit further in the future. The first thing we want to do is open up the programme as a preventative method as well. So we'd like to start working with young people that are verging on the chaotic lifestyle, that are kind of what do we do with them kind of young people. And we'd like to start working with them and giving them leadership skills and confidence. And to actually do that, we'd like to use the guys that have been through our course already as instructors. And obviously to do that, we need to find some funders who are prepared not just to give us some money, but to give us some money for those that perhaps others don't really want to give money for. But we are willing to work with the most vulnerable young people, and they speak for themselves. And the evidence will be there from the university and from the films and from the poetry and from the music. It just demonstrates the progress that these young people have made and what they have to offer society as a whole.